Hi, my name is Scarlett J. Searshett, and I'm a singer-songwriter and actress from Seattle, Washington. And I will be answering a couple of Q&As with Tunebubble. If you see me look down, I'm checking these for the questions. Okay. Tell us about Scarlett J. Searshett and how you got into music making. Well, I come from a musically inclined family. I have 13 siblings. 10 are older than me, and they're all kind of into music in one way or another. Besides that, my mom and dad was kind of in like their two-man band. My mother played piano and sung, and my dad was a bass player. And also my mom forced me to kind of join the choir. So it's kind of how I got into music. Scarlett's Letter was a very personal song for you. It was. How does it feel to put these kinds of songs out into the world? Okay, so with Scarlett's Letter, I actually started writing that song last summer. And in the beginning, I was actually kind of afraid to put the song out because of what it's about. But then that's also the reason why I put it out, because I kind of just felt like with every song that I write, I always want to be authentic and be myself. Because I wrote it last summer, I kind of like build myself up to prepare myself emotionally for when the song came out. So by the time the song came out, which was this past April, all of my emotions kind of subsided. And so I kind of felt like it wasn't about me anymore. It was more about being a voice for other people that went through the things that I went through. And I've gotten a lot of good feedback about this song. If you could give your kid self some advice, what would you say? That is a really good question, and it's complicated because I'm the type of person that try not to have any regrets regardless of whatever I've been through in life. So I would have to say, if I can go back to my young self, I think the most important thing is to tell myself to keep going, trust yourself and your judgment. You are talented, you are smart, and sometimes you'll have people in your life that sees the light in you and it hurt their eyes, and they're going to try to like deter you from your journey and belittle you and try to take away your self-esteem and make you feel bad for having a light and the determination that you have. Just ignore them. Trust yourself, trust your journey. You were made for this, and just keep going. What's coming up for you next? And are you working with McLuther? So yes, I am working with McLuther. We have a song coming out this month called Obsession. It's pretty dope. I actually have 3 songs coming out this month. 2 of them that I'm featured on, which is one is Obsession with McLuther. And also I'm featured on this single called Dear Diana with this Australian rapper named Duran. So I have one single coming out the 25th. That's Dear Diana in Australia. Another single coming out that I'm featured on with McLuther called Obsession. That's the 26th of September. And then I have my own single coming out called Politics on the 27th. So yeah, it's back-to-back singles coming out, so you guys look out for that. What's the big dream for you? That is also a good question. You know what? At this point, I don't really know what the dream is because it changes often. Music has been really interesting. I'm still learning so much. I think after I drop these next couple of songs, I'm actually going to take a break and become a little bit more observant and try to master my craft and learn a little bit of skills, some behind the scenes skills on how to do some music engineering and mastering my music. Also need to get better studio equipment. But yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm also in school for film, so I'm spending a lot of time with that and trying to possibly create some videos for the songs that I already have out. But I think that the dream overall is to better myself by all means necessary, and to travel the world and learn as much as I can while I'm still here. Who inspires you most, musically or otherwise? So my favorite singers are India.Arie, Lauryn Hill, Sade, and Brandy, and they are my biggest influences musically, because I started off with Sade. That was one of my dad's favorite singers, and so he used to play her a lot. For my era, when I really started to sing, I used to mimic Brandy. So if you listen to a couple of my songs, I'm pretty sure you can pick up on that. And my style, I kind of think, is similar to Indiari with the acoustic. I really, really love Indiari. My lyrics for some of the things that I talk about when it gets a little deeper, like the song that I'm coming out with, Politics, kind of remind me of Lauryn Hill. And Sade, I mean, she looked like she'd be mocked. And that deep, she kind of has like that really deep, soft voice, and that's kind of me too. So those women are my influences. If you can choose an artist to perform with, who would it be and why? One artist? Oh, damn, that's really hard, because so many people that I want to work with. Like, you know, my favorite artists, Indiari, Brandy, Sade, Lauryn Hill. I also want to work with Jamie Foxx because I think he's super fine and super talented. I want to work with the Locks, DMX, because yeah, I deserve that. I actually want to work with an Italian rapper, Luque, from Napoli. It's actually one of my songs is about him, but I would love to do a song with him. But that's all I can think of right now. Give us your top 10 favorite songs at the moment. So I would first have to say Ryan Toby, Denial. If you've never heard that song, I recommend it. When I first heard that song, it had me crying like for a week. I would listen to that song non-stop. It's so hard because I really love music, so I can't say what my top 10 favorite songs are at the moment. Anything by Indiari, anything by Brandy, Lauryn Hill, and Sade. But I can say there's another song called Lose Myself by Marsha. I'm not sure how to say her last name, Ambrosius. But I think Lauryn Hill actually wrote the song and she remade it. It's dope song. Lyrics are amazing. So I would say that. My song Obsession with McLuther is one of my top favorite. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And Politics, my other song I'm coming out with. And Scarlet's Letter. And my other song, Autumn Reminds Me of You, is one of my favorite songs. DMX, Nas, just kind of some old school stuff. My old school. I can't really choose a top 10. I'm sorry. I love so much music. Like, I can't put nobody in the top. But some of the things that I named, you can check those out. Is there anything else you want everyone to know about you and your music? Sure. So, as I mentioned before, each and every one of my songs is based off real events, real people, real emotions. And so everything I write about is a reflection of things that I've been through, things that I think about, people that I've experienced in my life. And I would pretty much never write a song that I can't relate to. So it's just really important for people to know that everything that I give you is so me. So, but yeah, that's it. These are my questions with Tunebubble. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you again. Bye.